the Brown boys. The Brown boys. The Brown boys. We the Brown boys. The Brown boys. We the Brown boys. Hey, wait.
What up, good people?
I gotta pull up these doggone stats, man. It's been so many days. Okay,
Damn it.
you want to go backwards or you want to just go forward? Because
I want to, man. Let's. If we here to talk, let's talk.
All right, let's play a little bit of game too, man. Let's see if we can go over this shit. Cause man, OG is a beast, man. I didn't know that dude had it like that. Defensively, offensively.
I did.
He's a throwback.
OG already got a championship. He was big. He was big when Toronto won it. You got to think. Yeah, you got to think.
The other dude, Siakam.
Yeah. So listen, they had Siakam, they had Leonard, Kawhi, and then they had OG. But I think OG had got injured. But up until the time that he got injured, bro, he was killing. So, it don't surprise me what he's doing. He's been the backbone for the Knicks, like for the last couple years. It ain't just, everybody just starting to notice what he's doing this year. But last year, if he didn't have a good game, they didn't win. You understand what I'm saying? So I knew that he was going to be what he was. That's why I've been telling everybody the whole time. Like everybody been talking about San Antonio and this, that, and the other. I was saying, man, the Knicks is going to be something to be played. They ain't nothing to be played with. I
thought dude hamstring was going to hamper him a little more, but obviously,
man, them people have been sitting at home, Kwame.
Yeah. He been icing, and they got this secret weapon, baby.
Look, he's sitting around getting 24-hour treatment. Come on, man, it's the finals.
Yes, he is. Somebody probably at his house in the morning and in the afternoon.
They better be. They need him.
Now look at these last. This is the last 5 minutes of the game. This is when, to me, if I don't see how San Antonio can win a game. Now that I'm looking at it, they don't have an answer for Cat. He did whatever he wanted to do, and then they might can win one, but I just don't see it on New York court. Because what are they going to do with Cat? They back home now, meaning they're going to have more energy. That building going to be shaking, boy.
Well, I look at it from a standpoint of, again, these teams are. I wanted to say they were similar, but the last two games, the needle has moved towards the Knicks, obviously, because they're up 2-0.
Yeah.
Now, we could play devil's advocate from both sides. Hey, man, if you do New York Knicks, hey, we know we got these guys. Mentally, we got them in the mix right now. We can bury them tonight at home and go up 3-0 and take a stranglehold on the series. If you're the San Antonio Spurs, you're saying, well, obviously, we had a chance to win both of these games, and game 2 could have went anyway, and it just didn't fall our way because literally they didn't score a basket in the last 2 minutes. It was all free throws based off of an instant replay, turned over, and a bad play from one of the better players in the game. So both teams, it's still going to be a tug of war, man. Tonight's going to tell a lot. If the New York Knicks can go up 3-0, they take a stranglehold of the series, and it's going to be a curtain call. If the San Antonio Spurs can come back and win tonight, it's going to be like, okay, well, we let these guys get away with 2 games that we were in, and now you got a series. So it's going to be very, very interesting.
If they win one, they got a series?
If they win one in San Antonio, in New York, yeah, they got a series.
Shit, I just think it would make it Knicks in 6.
Well, it could possibly be Knicks in 6, but I'm talking about there's a difference. There's a difference of going and being 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2-1. We're gonna play devil's advocate. We just talking shit, right? It's 2-1. If they win tonight.
If they win one tonight, then they'll probably lose the second one on New York.
Okay.
I don't see them going and winning 2 in New York.
Well, they don't have to win 2. They don't have to win 2 in a row in New York, like New York won 2 in a row in San Antonio. Yeah. They just need to win 2 in New York. You understand what I'm saying?
Lord,
hey, listen, it's been listen.
When the last time New York lost?
It's been forever, and it's looking like they ain't gonna lose.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It looking like Orlando was a fluke.
Yeah, no, Atlanta was the fluke.
Atlanta. I'm sorry, Atlanta. Now watch the way Brunson just do his thing, and Cat, man, he turned his game up a notch. Wemby can't even guard him.
Player
landed. Hold on, let me turn the volume down. Can't play with the volume. I don't know what this action is, but the second guy shoots the pick, and then he have Wemby one-on-one. And for some reason, he can get his shot off against Wemby or a good pass, or if not, he always get the rebound.
Well, here's the thing. All right. So in that play right there, right? Think about this. And this was the genius of Mike Brown. If you notice in game 2, in the second half, they started running a lot of pick and roll with Wemby's guy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So they're knowing that San Antonio's gonna switch. Right? So you go run a 2-man game with Cat and with Brunson. They're gonna switch and they're gonna put Wemby on Brunson. Right?
That ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work on the perimeter spot, right? You bringing Wemby out of the paint, but then who becomes the biggest player on the whole court next to the rim?
Karl Anthony Towns. That's the
problem. Absolutely.
All he has to do is get off a good shot, and then Towns gonna clean up the board.
That's what I'm saying. That's the genius of what the New York Knicks did. That's the adjustment that they made in the second half. They're gonna run a 2-man game with Karl Anthony Towns and Brunson. Hey, we got Wemby on the perimeter against our number one option. You ain't gonna block his shot. You can damn near get up on him. You damn near can't even get up on him to contest his shot. And all he has to do is get off his shot because Karl Anthony Towns becoming the biggest guy by the rim, and he's killing, and they can't stop it. Now here's the reverse.
Hart, because Hart is continuously moving.
Now here's the reverse to that.
Hart get it.
Okay, so here's the reverse to that. You the San Antonio Spurs. They run a 2-man game with Brunson and Cat. Okay, we don't want to switch with Wemby. Well, guess what ends up happening? Because you got to go over the top with Brunson because he can shoot the shit out of the ball.
He got a trap there.
All right. So now when you go over the top, he's just gonna keep his defender on his back, and now you stuck in between whether he want to shoot his floater or whether he want to throw the lob to Cat. So it's a cat and mouse game right now, and everything is going in favor of the New York Knicks, baby.
Damn sure live. Watch this. We got that playoff. Wemby, this is a tough ask.
Yeah, because basically what you're asking Wemby to do is he has to guard Brunson on the perimeter, and then he has to drop back and go get the rebound or contest the offensive rebound by Cat, which is going to leave Brunson wide open on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's true. This is what I didn't understand. Why they didn't get that last second shot in San Antonio to one of these guards, these guys that can get to a spot, maybe Fox or Harper. Like he got to a spot right here, good money. Like, why did they give that to Wemby? I know he's the best player.
Let me ask you that. Was that coaching or was that a player?
You think Wemby asked for it?
I don't know, because just me speaking, right? If it's at the end of the game and we're down by 1 point, right? And we start to play with a pick and roll, every damn body in the building know that the ball going to Wemby. If I'm Fox, man, I'm shooting that fucking ball.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
if I come off the pick and roll, and I see a lesser defender guarding me, I gotta shoot the ball and take my chances with. Well, first of all, they fucked up because they waited too late. Yeah. So the time management of the whole situation was messed up. You don't shoot the ball. You don't shoot the ball when you're down by 1. And only give yourself one chance, one opportunity to shoot the ball. You go early, and if you miss it, you get an opportunity. Give yourself an opportunity to get the rebound. Now, if the game is tied, it's totally different, right? The strategy is different. Hey, man, the game is tied. I'm gonna shoot the last second shot because I ain't finna get him an opportunity to shoot the ball and beat us at the end of regulation. Either I'm gonna make it and we win the game, or I miss it and we go into overtime. But their time management.
Why Fox or Harper should have shot it to me, because they got a bigger bag. Wemby is good, but he's not quick enough and crafty enough to get a good shot.
The difference in this series is that New York got goons and they got bigs that can move their feet on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City didn't have that. Chet was scared of him, and Hardenstein can't lead the paint.
Ain't none of them boys on New York scared
of him. But New York, Karl Anthony Towns can guard him, can move with him, can stand him up on the perimeter. Mm-hmm. Mitchell Robinson is proven right now that he can guard him outside the perimeter, which is his strength. So you ain't necessarily got to really worry about Wemby running by the basket, because he ain't really got a whole lot of back to the basket or low post moves
at all. Even I thought he had more turn and face type of moves, because they say he went down to a king. If you're smaller, you just turn and face. But he's not small and quick. He's just long, Paul.
Hey, man, what he's done has gotten him to this point. Like I keep telling y'all, this man grew up watching KD. That's who his guy was. So
KD got some footwork in that post now.
yeah, but you don't see
He
him a
ain't got
lot. You
KD
don't,
body or quickness.
but you don't see KD in the post a lot.
That's
I
true.
ain't saying that he don't have Volo post. KD is a cold piece,
Yeah.
but you don't see him in the post a lot. You see him roaming on the perimeter, getting to his spot because he's 6'11", and he get to a spot and he rise up and you can't block his shot because he's so
Just
tall.
think if he was in the post a little more and
If
could just turn
man,
over
listen.
people.
But a lot of times when those guys get older, that's when they start going into the post because they realize, okay, man, I can't beat these guys off the dribble no more. So let me just use what I got.
He older than him now.
That's why I say LeBron James can play for another 3-4 years if he wanted to. If he just play, he could go in the post and play strictly out of the post, and he gonna be the biggest thing out there,
Yep.
right? So that makes it even again, like I said, regardless of what happens, you're gonna see a different Victor Wembanyama going forward after this season because this is teaching him something that. Okay, this is what I need to do to be a complete basketball player. He's good. I mean, you can't teach 7'5",
No.
right?
But he got to learn some consistent
but
low post moves
he
because
got
when
he
he's
has
trying
to.
to get a bucket, he can't get a bucket
He has to.
at all. And for him to be the guy, and I give him his praises. I sing his praises all the time. But this is that when you get to that next level, which he's at a level I've never been, but I know I've seen what it takes. I've seen the discipline that the guys that's been there. And Kobe talked about it from the word go. I know you've been there on his team
Right.
too.
Right.
So the preparation is different, and as you go up in level, it's different. And so he got to be prepared for that. But let's play some more of this so we can see what they need to change for the night. Because New York put it on them on this little stretch. But Spurs was coming back though.
Well, they came back. I mean, they came back. They were down at one point. What? By double digits?
I got that right before this, but I just wanted to see what worked for the Spurs, and then what we'll show what worked for New York. Because this is you're right. This is when they actually came back. But Brunson had a guy wide open in that corner. Look at number. What is that? 2.
He'll miss. Yeah, he'll miss guys every now and then because Brunson is an attack dog.
Oh yes, he is.
So a lot of times, and I can speak from a small guard's perspective. You take a guy pressing up on you as disrespect. Like what this motherfucker pressing up on me for? This motherfucker can't guard me. So a lot of times when you seeing Castle and you seeing Harper press up on Brunson by the half court line, he takes that as a sign of disrespect of, you know what, I'm gonna take this guy. And that's what he did. So he missed McBride that time. I'm pretty sure those two guys had dialogue. Hey man, I was open to that. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll get you next time. Because you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what happens sometimes throughout the course of the game. Just to loosen him up. Hey man, you gonna guard me that close? All right, here, take this.
But see, you ain't had them quicknesses like that because I used to be able to guard you in practice. But we both was old, so we
shit. I'm Kwame. I'm 10 years older than you. You're supposed to be able to guard me at that point in time.
I said we both was old.
I tell you, look, I feel the same way. I was able to guard you in the post. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, my ankles were swole up already.